About last week I found an abandoned nursery right back. I picked it up, it's slender. I picked it up, it's nursery book. It's Corey's slender time. It's Corey's slender time. It's time to find and try. It's time to find it's time to get around. It's time to die. He's got 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 around. When I'm hungry. He's got around. Oh, I'm hungry. He's got around. When I'm hungry. You do not want to know what happens at the show. You do not want to know what happens at the show. You do not want to know what happens at the show. You do not want to know what happens at the show when the cat's at the show. You do not want to know what happens at the show. You do not want to know what happens at the show. When the cat's at the show.
Hello? Oh, I can't hear myself because my headphones aren't on. Sorry. Hello? Did the song start over again? No. No, it hasn't. Hello? I'll close the door so I don't upset my girlfriend. Everything about this stream is upsetting. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Fuck. No! I got terrible news. There's no way this mouse works anymore. Absolutely no way this mouse works anymore. Oh, hey, Lauren? In the tub, yeah. Can you try... It's not a nice mouse, no. Do you have a way of... You know what? I might have an extra mouse in my technology drawer. Christ. What? No, down there. Okay. It'd be in my closet. It'd be red. Remember that one I lent you that one time? Many years ago? Let it dry out. Mouse in the bathwater, yeah. Huh? Yeah, it'd be in one of those drawers. Probably on the left door, or the right door. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I should probably just get out of the tub. Oh, that's not gonna work. I might just have to get out and do my own business. Shoot! I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right back. Won't you dry out? Won't you dry out? Yeah, I'll have to risk it, though. It's part of the business. Okay, I'll find something else. It's, Bluetooth, and I mean, does it have any power? No. Okay. I mean, I can try and get Bluetooth set up with just a keyboard, but I don't know. Could you find some batteries? Thank you. lot of ways, a mouse is just a piece of computer equipment. And computer equipment, notably, functions even underwater. Douse the mouse. Oh yeah, you can hear the water in there. Do you think it's ever going to work again? What a stupid thing of me to do. Well, I was getting in the tub and it was on the edge of the tub. Thank you. Let's see if we can get a magic mouse to work. Add device. Bluetooth. How do I make this discoverable? Well, that's with a Mac. This is a PC. Hello? Alright, that's okay. Well, as simple as a mouse won't break from just... There is the bag of rice technique that I could try. Open it up and spray canned air in all the crannies. I do have canned air. I'll do that tonight. I have to find a real mouse first. Look, maybe it wasn't meant to be. Maybe there's no stream today. Or maybe it's just a static stream of me sitting in the tub and there's no activities. We cancel all activities and it's just me sitting. Oh, it's possible. Oh man, getting that thing back on. It's such a pain when it's wet. All right, we're looking for a red mouse. I'm flopping around on dry land. I'm actively drying out. Oh man. No, I'm talking to chat. My fins are desiccating as we speak. They're flaking off like a Friday night fish fry. But I will try to make the stream survive, even if I die in the process. I don't know. It's definitely not in there. Could it be up here? I ought to get a wired mouse for... Ooh, there it is. For these exact occasions. Ooh, and it even has the thing, Lauren. Oh, we're in heaven. We need 2 AA's for this battery. This thing probably lasts a year and a half. Here we go. Really? An Apple mouse uses 2 AA's as well. That's so yeah. Look at that. We're live and alive. We've got a mouse. All we have to do is plug it in and pray. We're plugging and praying. We're about to plug and pray, everyone. Get your prayers out. Put your peelies in chat if you want a stream tonight. Oh, come on. I see a red light. Why don't I see a mouse? Fancy free. Uh-oh. Wait, what happened? Hello. It's me. I'm drying out currently. Peelies, a lot of peelies in chat. Everyone's begging for the mouse to work, but it simply will not. Maybe I Invest in a submersible mouse. I see a light. It just must not be connected. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should try my Logitech software. I'm currently still drying out in the tub. Logi? It's just Logi now. Restart the device you want to connect to your computer. So I turn it off, and then I turn it back on. It's off! We've detected your mouse! It's working! Pogs! Pili's in chat! Cool Bart's in chat! We've got an active mouse. Make sure your mouse is moving. Please consider... Yes, it's moving. Next. Your mouse is now ready to use. Finish. We've done it. Pogs and Cool Barts and dancing cats. Everyone's dancing and loving their lives. Oh my God. Okay. Don't be a fool. Stay in school. Put all your electronics not on the edge of the swimming pool. Woo! Oh, we got bubbled water. All right, the stream is officially actually starting. Actually. Just let me prepare my body once again. I have to I have to put all my fins back in order. I have to slip my slick fins back into a shapely form so that I'm not embarrassed. I would hate to see you in... I would hate for you guys to see me in a dried out husk of a fin. Let me actually get some water here to kind of wet down the fin a little bit. Okay. All right. Okay. Put the headphones back on. Be ever so careful with how you dip yourself back into the tub. Oh man, what a rush. What a disastrous start. And yet, here we are. Survivors. We make things work. That's the main thing about this community that I love. Everyone's here to make it work. Everyone's here to make sure that we have a positive streaming environment and that mermaids can continue to exist. How hot is the water? It's warmer than room temp. And on a 90-degree day like today, probably doesn't have to be that warm, but I still do it because I'm kind of winded. It's probably because my gills, didn't have enough water to pass through their... I have some gill slits right here. You can't really see them because you don't usually see them because of the camera. I have some gill slits right around here, and they help me to breathe. What's up, Stan Dealey? What's up, James Brighter on YouTube? Is everyone on Twitch? Yeah, dude, everyone's on Twitch. Come join the Twitch. It's Hamfreeze on Twitch. And that's why my logo's up, baby. Anyways, I'm in a tub. I'm having... the caustics are extra caustic-y today. Look at how glorious my tail looks. It's positively gleaming. Disaster FOMO? Don't worry. What you missed is me talking about looking for a mouse, looking for a backup mouse. That's all you missed. I promise you. In other disaster news, YouTube stream is better. Is it like better quality? People like YouTube streaming, and that's why I stream on YouTube and Twitch. I wonder if you can get cool emotes on Twitch best? Twitch stream best stream? I'll believe it when I see it. I'm kind of surprised I haven't gotten the keyboard doused in water yet. YouTube.com. We like to listen to nautical. No, don't play this. No. We like to listen to underwater Nintendo music. It's the best music when it's Merfreak Monday. I've decided to rename it to Merfreak Monday because the name of the song is Merfreak and it's kind of fun. It was one with Donkey Kong. That's the one. Aquatic Adventure. How long is it? 207 videos? That has to be enough. Too loud! Too loud! Maybe just for Ty, too loud. Too loud for everyone or too loud just for Ty? Merman emote win! Good point. Great point. It's just Ty that it's too loud? Maybe I just need to turn down my headphone volume a little bit. Or does that turn down everyone's volume? No, wait, that just turns down my mic. Whatever. Toon Moves is here. What's up, Toon Moves? I'm a merman today. We're talking about employment for mer people. How do I get a job? I'm sick of sitting here in this tub. Is Merfreak a ham-exclusive song? It's not exclusive just to me, but it is fair use. I have received permission from Corey and her. It's officially the Merfreak Monday song of the season. So as long as I'm a Merfreak, I'm gonna be living with that song as the intro song. Shredding the gnar, baby. All right. Explain this to me. Halle Bailey, not a mermaid. Jonah Hurricaine, not a mermaid. Well, I guess he's not a mermaid in the movie either. Melissa McCarthy, not a half octopus mermaid. Triton, Javier Bardem, not a mermaid. So why are these people playing mermaids in a mermaid movie? The Little Mermaid, and an actual real mermaid not allowed. Not even Tritone. Yeah, why is Tritone there? Who are these people and why are they allowed to be mermaids in a movie and I'm not? Why is he music? It's human washing. It really is. Javier is as believable as anything. Do we have more of a... Can I watch more of a trailer of the... Who the fuck is Christopher Fairbank? Isn't he in the... He looks like that guy from every Shaun of the Dead movie ever made. Every Simon Pegg movie ever made. Who is Mahmood? And why is he not even... He's in the movie, but he's not a... He doesn't play a character. He's... Him and Rinko are just... They play themselves. Subaru? Come on, man. At least name your child after a good car. If you're gonna name your kid Subaru, you better own at least 2 Subarus. Subaru is a female name? Is that true? Name kid named Volvo. Name that bitch a Toyota. Am I allowed to watch a trailer for The Little Mermaid, or is it going to get DMCA'd? What are the chances that I'll be able to watch a scene from The Little Mermaid? I've only seen female Subarus in my life. I've only met gay Subarus, too. It's that classic joke. This is a good job for me? Is it a mermaid-shaped job? Let me click it. Dive Master at the Georgia Aquarium. I could do this. How much is it an hour? It's only $20 an hour. It's a part-time job. That's really interesting. They must only do it the dive immersion program. So you teach people to scuba dive. Maybe you don't have to teach them. Maybe they have to already know how to scuba dive. No, you train them how to scuba dive. I'm surprised it's only $20 an hour. That's not very much. You have to, it's a very specific skill to dive. Safety policy, yeah. You have to have a high school diploma. Bachelor's degree preferred. You have to have Dive Master certification. I don't have Dive Master certification. Yo, they have a cult. Wait, did you guys know that the Georgia Aquarium was a cult? Look at this commitment you have to make. Here, wait. Turn down the music for a minute. I'm gonna say the I'm gonna pledge to the Georgia Aquarium right now. Wait.
It has to sound more serious. First, put your hand on your heart. Put your hand in the air. I commit to the Georgia Aquarium Inc. to be a part of the FOB mission. Georgia Aquarium is a non-profit committed to inspiring awareness and preservation of our ocean and aquatic animals worldwide. Vision to be the premier aquarium for the world of science, entertainment, education, and conservation. Values, integrity, innovation, leadership, teamwork, respect, excellence, appreciation, and inclusion.
Congratulations, Tynan the Merfreak. You are now a member of the Georgia Aquarium Inc. Can you believe it? I said the oath. I spoke the sacred oath. Okay, I'm just going to look up mermaid on Indeed.com. I don't need to be in Decatur, Illinois. It can be anywhere. Marlin's Mermaids! Oh, this is... No, I don't think I do. Thank you, though. Mermaid performer! This could be me in Virginia Beach. It's up to $100 an hour. Yo, what are the requirements for aqua mermaid? Swimming model. Learn to swim in this fun, dynamic 60-minute aqua fitness class in A Mermaid's Tale. You'll learn different synchronized swimming techniques to get you feeling like a beautiful mermaid. Ooh. You'd be surprised at the speed and power behind The Mermaid's Tale. Folks, you would be surprised. Okay? I've got some power. I got some power. All right? Guess where the power resides? You see how much water I'm moving right now? I'm fast as fuck, boy. Whoa, yeah, that's powerful right there, baby. Oh, is that another good job? Or is that the same? Oh, I haven't been looking at chat. It's been rolling without me. They want $100 from me? No. Look, it's a job. I can be it's a contract as a performer in Tucson, Arizona. Swimming lessons, bachelorette party, children's Do you think, okay, see, this is where I would thrive. Okay? A bachelorette party with a male stripper merman. Merman bachelorette party. Imagine. I just gotta get the six pack going. Get a little bit bigger arms. Get a big shoulder. And then just blowing kisses underwater. Every dude in the world thinks that. What? Mermen are known for buff shoulders. Bro, I'd slay at a bachelorette party. I just need to just imagine the flowing locks underwater. We take the glasses off. Watch, dude. It's like She's All That. All you have to do is this. Watch. Oh, he's so fuckable. All of a sudden, he's so fuckable. Without the glasses? He's like an art nerd. Oh, go type on your computer, art nerd. Oh, sexy mermaid. Sexy mermaid wanna suck his tail toes. Wanna rub his chest scales. And then we put it back. Ugh, gross. Who is that? Go back to your Connect Four, nerd. Anyways. He's All That. Okay, it's a She's All That remake, gender bent, and also the main love interest is a mermaid. Is it possible? Is it the new shit? He's All That starring Ty, not Addison Rae. Who the fuck is Addison Rae? Addison Rae does music. Why am I looking at his pitchfork? Or is it a girl? Oh, Addison Rae! She's the one that converts me from super nerd into sexy merman. Mermaid She's All That sounds like a Netflix hit. I'm saying, man. I'm full of great ideas. I had the idea about a movie the other day. Oh, we got a YouTube video? Let's play it. Wait, they've already made it? They made it already.
You make it sound so easy. You don't think I can do it? No, but I do think it'll be fun watching you try. A bet? Oh, I'm in.
We have to... Okay.
Just so you don't make it too easy on yourself. We'll pick the guy. Hell yeah, that's right. What about him, Cameron?
Ugh, gross. Camera. Oh, he likes cameras and he wears a beanie?
Great.
How old is this? Who wears their pants under their butt anymore?
In the sense that we go to school together.
Kind of a loose definition, don't you think? Not bad. You really can't.
Handshaking on bets at school. It's literally Cameron. I think his name is Cameron too.
Who's the new guy? A little scruffy, but cute.
What's up, Steven Short Sleeves? I'm glad you enjoyed my clip with Drew John. I wish that my audio had been better. I had an audio revolution just today. Cam rants. Holy shit, he's actually hot. Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh my god. The clip is quiet.
So I was a bet. You can all go to hell.
They're just showing the whole movie.
I really screwed up, Mom. It's only a mistake if you don't learn from it.
Things with Padgett may have gotten a little more complicated than I thought.
All of a sudden, Wow. Mom, I really screwed up. I guess I love the guy. This was 2 years ago. It's already out, probably, right? When did it come out? Or did they cancel it? 1 year ago. They made us watch the whole movie in 2 minutes. That's exactly what I said. It looks like they just showed the entire movie. Oops, I love him. There's a non-tween movie called Dinner for Schmucks. Isn't that with Ben Stiller and the Hangover guy? Zach Galifianakis? I hate trailers. Minimum age 7 years. Okay, you have to be at least 7 years old to be a part of the bachelorette party. Wait. The children's party is minimum age 7 years. The bachelorette party, you can be as young as you want. All of a sudden, Aqua Mermaid loves child brides. It's fucked up. And I will never work for a company that promotes and in what's it called? Influences? I don't want to work for a company that loves child brides and endorses child bridery. I'm sorry, Aqua Mermaid. I can't work here. Consider this. Oops, I'm in the wrong.
An artificial swimming pool.
Ooh, wait, go back, please.
This is not an artificial swimming pool, and
Okay.
it's not filled with chlorinated, treated water. This is a natural spring in Weeki Wachee, Florida, and it's at the top of a massive system of caverns where the Weeki Wachee River surfaces.
Weeki
Hundreds of
Wachee.
millions of litres of water forcing its way out the ground every day. But while the spring might be natural, what's going on under the surface definitely isn't. It's created by humans.
Algae.
Because for more than
Is he gonna say algae?
There's been a mermaid show.
Yo!
Job, I definitely think is training. Took me about 6 months to swim my first show. Once you get hired, you get scuba certified, and then you can start on the hose, which that's the process that takes the longest, learning how to breathe and be comfortable down there. It takes a lot of breath control and building your lungs, teaching your lungs and stretching them and getting them used to holding the air.
That's
Once
really
we go to
scary.
a Ferris wheel, that's when we hold each other and we like spin around. The water is 74.2 degrees year round. It's very cold being in there.
It's
We
cold.
have approximately 20 to 25 young women on staff.
This is the pervert of the group?
We also have about 3 or 4 gentlemen. They play the role of the prince in our
What?
version of The Little Mermaid.
So you're saying I can't be a male mermaid?
Newt Perry,
Merman.
world-class swimmer and swimming coach, former diver for the US Navy, and consultant to Hollywood.
They only allow human male
I
performers.
could put a show on in there. The first theatre had 18 seats, but by the 60s, the ABC television network had bought the place
Okay.
and built a theatre for 400, and it was selling out.
Well, 117 million gallons of water coming from a very tiny opening at the bottom of the spring on a daily basis.
The Mermaid documentary series was about people who dissed the Weeki Wachee show. Oh, interesting.
Species of wildlife that inhabit a Florida river, we get them all. Turtles, otters,
I want
manatees,
a
all
gay
of
Little
them.
Mermaid
Turtles love to get
remake.
away, and they'll follow your tail around. We don't really have snakes come that often. Every once in a while, blue moon, and then sometimes we'll get alligators. If they're in a range that's too close, we'll get out of the water.
In the 60s, Weeki Wachee was a spectacular, world-famous tourist attraction, but by the 90s, the consensus was that it was a relic, dated and down its luck, at least compared to the shiny new theme parks that Disney and Universal were opening over in Orlando. In 2003,
Do you think
the New York
Disney
Times
does a
called this
mermaid
place
show?
aging and faded. But it turns out that once something gets old enough, with the right marketing, outdated can become
Retro.
Weeki Wachee Springs was a private company all the way up until 2008, when the state of Florida, in an effort to help save it, acquired the attraction.
The government. Oh, it's a government program now. Do you want to work for the government?
The scrub habitat that surrounds the spring.
Steven has
But
a
also because of the
Steven has a
cultural
question.
significance
I'm
of
ready to
mermaids.
answer the question,
Mermaids have
Steven.
meant to Florida tourism
Short
for
sleeves.
7 decades now.
Weeki Wachee is never going to be on the same level as
Drew John would like to know if you're interested in doing a VO on the clip. However, I don't know what that means. So I just redo the voice. Let me find the clip, and I'll redo the voice live right now. Wait. Let me find your link again. If anyone missed it, I did a segment with Drew John. No, don't do that. I did a segment with Drew John a couple of weeks ago. I was just saying if you were really adamant to use it, you could ask him. Here, I'll do the live voiceover right now.
If you let it sink, it'll spawn a new ship, is what chat says.
All right. Okay, I'll do that. All right. Now what? But you're burning to death.
I mean, I already died. So
I don't know what I said in that moment.
That ship has sailed. No worries there. Uh-oh.
Hey, Tails!
Okay, we skipped the part where Sonic talks about his asshole. This is back when my username was Sir Spicy. How long ago? That could have only been 2 weeks ago.
Of Sonic the Hedgehog. In his voice.
Suck on my ass. Okay, get ready. I'm gonna say the suck on my ass clip now. Suck on my ass. It's a clean take with suck on my ass. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Good for them. Well, good for them. All right.
I gotta head out. Welcome in. All right. Alrighty. Thank you, Hamfreys, for stopping by. It's been lovely. Sorry we died and destroyed our ship and barely completed 2 missions.
I learned a lot about being a pirate and being a man. I learned a lot about being a pirate and being a man. Oops.
Well, I appreciate you being here.
Being a human man with no tail. Being a human man with no tail.
Well, I appreciate you being here. Chat, if you guys have any last questions for Hamfreys, drop them in the chat right now. Because if not, he's gonna head out. Oh my gosh, look at that! Look at that flipper action. He's getting a nice workout here.
Show off for the chat before I leave. Look, I want to show off for the chat before I leave. I want to show off a little bit. I just want to show off a little bit.
You got to stay in shape there,
great
you know?
Swimmer.
I believe it. I would be surprised if you weren't.
I'm a great swimmer. I'm a great swimmer.
Flipper picks only. Wow, Thad. OnlyFins.
OnlyFins.
Exclamation mark OF.
OnlyFins account for that. You're gonna have to go to my OnlyFins account for that.
Exactly. Or you could follow Hamfreys on Twitch if you're not looking for those. Again, Hamfreys, thank you.
I like
for
to
being
mimic
here.
myself.
This has been amazing. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you guys, chat. We're gonna say goodbye to Hamfreys for the night. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this game if
I think that's it. Is someone recording the VO? Yeah, I'll send you. I'll clip it out. I'll do it tomorrow and send you. I'll just send you the audio. I'll chop all of these bits up and send them over. It's gonna be really hard to do this. I don't recommend changing the VO on this. This sounds like a lot of work. Anyways, let's go back to WikiWalkie.
Walt Disney World, it couldn't be. But the same day I'm here, the Florida State Tourist Board have sent a crew to film.
Wow.
The last audition call for mermaids here made the news around the world, and the articles are sounding a lot more positive than they did 15 years ago. In the 21st century, WikiWatchie is becoming a bit of living history. History that still has 3 shows a day.
Being a mermaid is the best job anyone can.
That's what I'm saying.
Job is,
look, they have a Yamaha. I have the exact same soundboard as they have.
And making a difference in the community. We do a lot of dealing with Make-A-Wish programs, and these kids think that you're really a mermaid, and they think that everything you're...
Yikes, dude. I trick sick children for a living. It's great. Okay.
Doing is so magical. Just making such a difference in their lives just by coming to work.
America!
Thanks to all the team at WikiWatchie Springs.
Dude, America. Yeah, of course, Steven. Short sleeves. Hopefully, I bet you could get a job there if you tried. Let me look if WikiWatchy is hiring. Maybe I could give him a call. Attractions, Mermaids of the Week. Interesting. What the fuck? They write a paragraph every week? No, this was last update. This was last updated almost 10 years ago. Plan your visit. They don't do a lot of blogging in WikiWatchy. All right, let's check the careers page. Yes, dude. Yes, dude. You get health insurance. Apply now. That mermaid is dead now. There truly isn't enough merman representation in the industry. Yo, their jobs page is broken. How am I supposed to apply for a mermaid job if I can't even get to Yo, they got guestservices.com? What a great website. Guestservices.com. Work for us. Join the team. Apply now. The fuck? Now you're sending me to guest services. Stay tuned with industry trends. Search jobs. I guess it's recreation. You know what? Maybe I just give him a call. They got a phone number right here. I'll just give him a quick call. Wiki Freshwater Adventures. (352). What is that? A Florida area code number? We'll remember that for we'll remember that for GeoGuessr. All right, let me pause the music really quick so I can properly answer this phone call. I hope they answer. Do you think it's too late? Probably too late. 352 597 8484. Give him a call.
Thank you for calling the reservation teams at Wiki Freshwater Adventures. We're sorry that we are unable to take your call. Please leave us a message, and a call will be returned to you within 24 hours.
Oh. Hi, Wiki Freshwater Adventures. This is Tynan. I am calling about your mermaid visit. Mermaid show. It sounds really exciting. I would love to be a part of it. I am actually training as a merman currently. I noticed I was watching a YouTube video about your show. It seems like there are only female mermaids right now, and I would love to present to you an exciting opportunity. Male merman. I've been stretching out my lungs for about 2 years now. They're most of, I think, the front of my torso is lungs at this point, and I think I would be great at sucking on that tube of air. I could do the cartwheel with the girls, or just by myself. I know a couple of mermaid tricks. So if you want to see my audition tape, call me back. Let me get the phone number for you. I gotta remember this phone number, man. Sorry, I got a new phone number, and so it's hard to find. The phone number is... Oh, no. 470-502-3599. Go ahead. Give me a call back. I'll show you my audition reel. I think you will be very excited to see what this merman can do for you. Bye now. I know that underwater performances isn't about the vocal performance, but I really think I nailed that message. And I think I could crush. Look at this lady. All she does is spin around. Pretend to blow kisses with bubbles. This seems like no problemo. If you can guess what's in my smoothie, I'll give 5 subs. Wow. Okay, this is a high pressure scenario. Let me put on some high pressure music. It has 6 things. Okay, I'm going to start the guessing.
Guess. Number 1. Banana. Guess. Number 2. Strawberry. Guess. Number 3. Pineapple juice. Guess. Number 4. Yogurt. Guess. Number 5. Peaches. Guess. Number final guess. 6. In Walton's smoothie. Oh man. Corn.
I don't know. What else do you put in a smoothie? Blueberry. Guess number 6. Blueberry. Guest services cannot be reached. All right, what else we got here? Inside how? Same way you put inside of a pie, you put filling inside of it. You didn't get a single one? Not even corn? Ready to take this next step? No, I'm not. Don't make me do this. I didn't get a single one right. Aqua Mermaid performer in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Bro. Part-time. There are 4 available locations. Virginia Beach, Tucson, Arizona, Brooklyn. I'll go to the Brooklyn one. Long Island. Huh. Let's try Long Island. Sing-alongs such as Happy Birthday or interactive songs like If You're Happy and You Know It or Baby Shark. Stories of mermaid adventures for kids in the sea. Bubble play? Dude, that's a little... I don't do bubble play with kids. That's more of a bachelorette party activity. Bubble play. Mermaid swimming demonstration, tail splash, hair flips. I'm working on the hair. Once we grow the hair out enough. Handstand is easy, dude. Kiwi, cucumber, apple, matcha, linseed, and vitamins. I had all of the core ideas correct. I didn't have. I had a vegetable. I had a powder. I had 3 fruits instead of 2 fruits. Did I say whey protein or protein powder? Anyways. Matcha, cucumber, apple, kiwi, linseed sounds like an excellent treat. Pool activities. So they show what you have to do in the pool activities. You have to already own your own mermaid tail. That's fine, I do. I have lifeguard experience. I truly do. I used to be a lifeguard. I probably am not... That's all you need? Dude, I am qualified for this job. I actually am. $100 an hour is very good. It's probably exhausting work though. It's like being a friendly competitions, mini mermaid swim lessons, swim through a hula hoop, swim with a partner. Weekends as needed. On call. God, this sounds like torture. They list half a banana. Sick. They still say that you're available for bachelorette parties. I just think that's nuts, man. Do you think the female mermaids have to go topless for the bachelorette parties, or do you think they just dance sexually or something? I don't understand why a bachelorette party would want to do a mer person. Learn synchronized swimming, free time, and photo time. Wow, Blaholtzen, you didn't need to do that. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I really appreciate it. Blaholtzen. Banan. Hashtag banan. Oh, they have a picture. Brother, let me watch the video on YouTube. Okay, if I refresh quick enough, can I watch the YouTube video? Quick. Yeah. Go on YouTube. Okay, wait. Stop. Quick. Send me to YouTube. I'll just look at it on YouTube. Do you want to watch me troubleshoot a fucking... Okay, I have to kill myself. Don't say that. In Minecraft. Okay. Aqua Mermaid. Where's the Aqua... Here it is. The Aqua Mermaid experience.
Aqua Mermaid experience. Live the dream and become a real live mermaid.
Become a real live mermaid.
Beautiful waters around the world. We will start the adventure by picking out a mermaid
Choose your tail.
with the option to rent a tail or buy your
Rent
very own
or
tail.
buy.
Our team of professional mermaids will teach you how to swim like a mythical creature.
Look at her
Each
full
Aqua Mermaid
bodysuit.
class
That's pretty
includes mermaid
sick,
swimming
actually.
techniques, games, challenges, and time for frolicking and photos.
Dude, I
Kids
want one of
and
the full
adults will
suits.
enjoy our
That's
fantastic
cool.
Swimming classes, learning essential mermaid swimming skills. You will learn the main mermaid move, the dolphin kick, mixed with graceful, synchronized, and monofin swimming techniques, plus flirty mermaid tricks. Kids have a blast becoming mythical underwater creatures. The fairy tale is
She
now
has a
reality.
kind of a gooby
Teens
voice.
love being able to hang out with friends and show off their mermaid skills as they advance and become more comfortable in their tail. Adults feel beautiful and graceful, enjoying a great core workout in a fun and unique aqua fitness class. Before
This is a
class
grooming.
ends, our team will take photos and suggest flattering poses.
Come
to
on,
capture
man.
Instagram-worthy mermaid memories.
These are like
Class officially ends with a small graduation ceremony.
Congratulations.
Where each mermaid receives an official Aqua Mermaid certificate of completion.
Look, the biggest
Aqua
one,
Mermaid
the big
experience
girl
can be
bought
offered as a
her
single
own. She fully bought the whole suit. Everyone else, all of her friends just rented, but she like went all out. She's like, hell no, I'm buying the whole suit. I'm buying the top. I'm buying the jumper. Everyone, all of her friends are like, nah, I'm not that into it.
As a single 1-hour trial
It was
class.
probably, to be fair, it was probably her birthday, and so she got to choose. I want to do mermaid school. I want to become a mermaid, and then her parents are like, yeah, of course, we'll buy it. This is your part of your birthday treat is you get to keep the suit.
Or in a series of weekly fitness classes. You can also book our popular
Whoa, it's
birthday
real life
bachelorette party
Ariel.
experience and become a mermaid with all your friends.
Become a mermaid with all your
At
friends.
Aqua Mermaid, mermaids are real.
Let's see if I can do that. Watch Aqua Mermaid. If you're watching this, watch. Dude, I can do the heart hands too. I'm qualified. I'm qualified. Okay. Wow. Pretty cool. For $100 an hour. It's weird because you don't see the trainers in mermaid outfit. Mermaid performer. Heart hands. I don't know. All right, let's watch this. Is there any way that I can watch this without... Okay, there's a 2-minute trailer. There's a 30-second trailer. There's a minute 30 trailer. There's a 2:20 trailer. The movie Gooby? Gooby, the trailer. Whoa! Way too dank. Alright, hit me, baby.
A family movie about a boy.
About a
Very
boy.
active imagination.
Oh.
To whom something remarkable is about to happen.
He's
about to meet the most ferocious monster of all.
It's Gooby!
You guessed it.
What? Official selection of World Fest Houston. Gooby! Is that the guy from American Pie?
The heck was that?
Is that Nathan Fielder? It's Gooby! Nathan Fillion, I mean. Eugene Levy, yeah. And then Nathan Fillion's the dad.
Sometimes you just have to let it rip.
What?
For every childhood, there is one time, one adventure, and one friend.
And one
all
Gooby.
come true. For Willie,
That's
time is now.
Gooby.
And that friend is Gooby.
I love you.
It's Jason Bateman. That's not David James Elliott. That's Jason Bateman.
There's a whole section of candy that looks just like me.
Eugene Levy, dude. How'd you get
Because everybody needs a friend.
How did Eugene Levy get caught up in the Gooby mix? I feel bad for Eugene Levy. It's wish.com, Jason Bateman, yeah. Do we get to see Tritone in one of these trailers? I'm willing to... Oh, okay. We can probably watch this.
Life under the sea is better than anything they got going on up there.
What was your favorite day on set?
There's so many favorite days. Part of your world sequence was so much fun to film for me. It was very emotional. It was crying. It was 3 days, but it was good. And then the other would be the...
Is it crazy to think that...
that we had to do, which was so so much fun, but also like
Dude.
scary, and like we were hysterically laughing to keep from crying the whole time. Like it was so funny.
The tank stuff with Hallie was amazing because that came pretty early on, and it was just very frightening and very bonding. Kiss the Girl, definitely. I think that was the
Kiss
very
the
first thing
girl.
we shot, which felt really special. Yeah, and it just felt like the beginning.
Bro, it
of
all
something
looks
for us.
fake.
I
It
really
all
love
just looks like
recording
3G,
guys
3D.
Getting into the record. Imagine you get called to do a movie like this.
Aquafina?
And you get flown out to London, and you don't really know who your co-stars are. You know of them, obviously. And then you get in the booth, and it's like this really free environment where everyone's laughing, like we're all laughing together. And
Who's this
we became
boy?
friends, you
Is
know?
that
So
Flounder?
That was my favorite day, the day that you thought it was rehearsal.
Yeah, I thought it was rehearsal. But mine would definitely be when we were.
It was Flounder. I'm a genius.
Kiss the Girl.
I was just about to say
That was really
yeah.
fun. Yeah.
There were all these sort of makeshift, like to scale sort of sets, but like Kiss the Girl is a particularly elaborate moment in the film.
Do you think he does Jamaican accent? I hope he does. Wait, did the movie already come out?
And they had like this boat
I'm
with the
remembering it
oars
now.
and all of the puppeteers trying to get the characters on the oars, and like they're just pulling Hallie and Jonah like along in this boat.
It's already on
along this
Disney
train.
Plus.
Like,
I gotta
the
watch this
genius of
flick,
how
man.
Bob's mind works is like he's seeing all of this in its final version so clearly, and we're looking at a bunch of boxes and a bunch of dudes like waving like fishing poles around, you know? It was amazing.
What other secret skills?
It looks It looks completely fake. It's Tritone, Pog, and Ursula as playing Melissa McCarthy.
that the fans might not know?
Tritone.
What are your secret skills?
Look, they spelt it right this time. Who messed up his name on IMDb? Look, it's spelt right. It's spelt right here. Triton.
I mean, this is what it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Pretty good.
Disappointing
You get no pity. You get no pity. I can fold a fitted sheet really neatly, and I can measure anything. Like
It's not out on Disney till
like
September
12
6th.
inches. That's 18 inches. Again, these are not useful skills.
That's what I live
I want to take you back.
Do you think Melissa McCarthy plays a good villain? I just can't imagine Melissa McCarthy as a cruel witch. What am I looking up? Little Mermaid. Merbabe. More like Merbabe, am I right? Why wasn't I invited on this film? I guess is what I'm asking. When does this come out? Did it ever come out in theaters? Lands on Disney Plus. Is The Little Mermaid out yet? It's released for digital download. Okay, so if you paid for it, you could buy it. So some people have seen it. Who would win in a fight, Tritone or Tigtone? Probably Tigtone, right? All right. Well, I'll watch this and give a review in a couple of days, or like in 3 weeks.
Back a little bit to the 2019 Grammys when you heard Hallie for the first time.
John DeLuca and myself are watching the Grammys, and Chloe and Hallie start to sing "Where Is the Love," a beautiful song.
Where is the
And
love?
Mr. turned to John and
The
said,
love, the love. Ooh, where is
She's
the
so
love?
ethereal, sort of otherworldly, angelic voice. She had just a presence.
She's
and I thought,
ethereal?
"You have to
You're
sing
saying
for
her
yourself."
what?
She came to New York.
He's saying that her eyes are set far apart like a fish's, and that's what makes him think of mermaid.
Maybe just a few weeks later.
It's
and
fucked up, bud.
auditioned for us. She
You're not allowed
and
to say
I
shit
said,
like
"Would you
that.
To sing or read first?" She goes, "I'd like to sing first." I was like, "Of course she wants to sing first," and she sang "Part of Your World."
Are we getting eye width surgery? That's not a bad idea. I should get my eyes further apart. How hard do you think that would be? To shift the eyes further apart. How far apart are you allowed to shift your eyeballs? Eye position surgery. Yo! I want this, but reversed. Normal eye alignment, wall eyes alignment. Before, after. Oh, they're positioning the actual ball, though. I just want the whole socket moved. Eye prominence, thyroid disease. Okay. Face down. Cosmetic surgery. Move eyes. Cosmetic eye surgery. Yeah. Yale Medicine. The areas around the eyes. No, I don't want skin surgery. I want eyeball socket moving surgery. Surgery to look more like a fish. I'm saying Anya Taylor-Joy. Let me look up what Anya Taylor-Joy looks like. Anya Taylor-Joy. Yes, exactly. So far, look at how wide her face is. She looks like a damn shark from the Queen's Gambit. How'd her eyeballs get so far apart? She looks like a trout. Anyways, let's finish this trailer.
By the end of the song, I was completely in tears. And I just couldn't.
People in Hollywood cry too much. Is it because of all their soy or something? I don't know.
Wait, this is Ariel, isn't it?
Wish I could be
Other than world. No DMCA, no DMCA. You know how it is. It's Merman time. Hurricane Hilary. Oh yeah, we were gonna talk about Hilary. Should we get started on this? It's 9 o'clock. Let's give it 15 more minutes of finding a merman job. And then we'll move on to Hurricane Hilary. Because I think this is important information. I think it's important that we try and figure out whether or not Hurricane Hilary was a human-caused event. Sorry. Oh, yeah, we were trying to get my eyes positioned. Eye position surgery. Okay, what about this? Move eye sockets. Surgery. This is the only technique that can reposition the eyes without risk of new or onset double vision. What if I want the double vision? Performed through an upper eyelid skin crease, removing the back of the bony lateral wall, allowing the eyeball to move back. Orbital decompression. Am I going to see some terrifying... Whoa! Look at this shit. She started her life looking terrified. Now she's looking happy. That's a crazy transformation. I think they must have used some surgery. That looks like that one actress. Graves' disease? I don't know what that is. Part of this world. Graves' disease. Yo, her eyes don't even look that crazy. How do you know if your eyes are... do you have, like, trouble shutting them or something? Because, like, I can believe this is just a regular person living their life. Is this what your desktop looks like? It's just a bunch of pictures of women with wide eyes. This one's a little scary. I could definitely feel like she chilled out after the surgery. Everyone looks so much chiller after the surgery. They don't seem like they want to harm you. Though, once again, I don't think... Now, the Asian... I don't know, man. This one doesn't seem like it's... I mean, it definitely is doing something. How is it changing her canthal tilt, too? Oh, you sent the link? Oh, this is cute. Are there any fish we know about? No, I don't see anyone that I know. It's cute. It's a bunch of different fish. Why is it that you can't put videos in your background? Why can't my desktop be a video? Oh, this is a weird... It's a weird Twitter account that I have from 1,000 years ago. Dr. Dan. Thank you, Dr. Dan. I don't think I will be taking your orbital decompression surgery. Eye socket reconstruction. That's what I'm talking about, man. Cosmetic reasons. To improve function of the eye, yes. Tumors. Well, I don't have tumors. Northland Pacific's plastic surgery. Face, body, facial rejuvenation. Men's cosmetic surgery. Male breast reduction. Chin augmentation. Neck lift. Ear pinning. Nose job. Facial rejuvenation. Reconstructive surgery. Face. Eye socket. Eye lift. Eye lift is about the skin, though. It's a thyroid issue. Oh, shit. Get an extra one put in? Oh. Finally some hamstring? Where have you been? I've been around. I've been here. Where have you been? Let's check on the surgeons. Whoa, buddy. I have a question for this guy. Sir? What Vince Vaughn movie is this? When I found out I had skull damage in my eye socket, they told me there was a 15% chance of making it worse, and then you were just like, nah, never mind. I'll just have a weird eye. Do you have a weird eye, or what's... This is Vince Vaughn, isn't it? Yo, Vince Vaughn. Got into plastic surgery. Now I'm terrified of scuba diving. I mean, I've always been terrified of scuba diving. Is that how you got the injury? From scuba diving? Like your eye popped in? That's scary. I don't want to scuba dive. Oh, Vince Vaughn. Who plays the other characters, though? I mean, this is clearly Vince Vaughn. I feel like this needs to be like Jonathan Turturro, maybe. Happy from Iron Man. They just punch the hell out of you or something? That sucks. They look poorly drawn. Yeah, like this guy didn't even bother getting a haircut before his portrait was taken. Balding Dennis from It's Always Sunny. Oh, yeah, if you just change Dennis's head, like you just shave his head to look bald, that's definitely, I can see that. Or what's that other guy, the creepy guy from Always Sunny? Creepy guy, Always Sunny. This guy. It could be this guy, right? McBoyles? I can see it. For left head? McBoyle? Just cut his hair a little bit more? Or even the other McBoyle would work too. They both kind of have the same vibe. Who had a suggestion for the right guy? Oh yeah, you kind of have to do, if you're doing Vince Vaughn, you kind of do have to do Happy from Iron Man. You kind of have to do Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson gets this part only because Vince Vaughn's in the movie. But let me look at Happy from Happy Iron Man. Oh, yeah, sure. What's his name? Jon Favreau. You'd have to do some work on Jon Favreau to make that. No, that's not how fish eyes are. I appreciate your work. He's literally the actor? Jon Favreau? Fish eyes go farther apart, not closer together. This is if I was turning into a... I don't even know. I appreciate the work, Blowholton, but unfortunately it's just not... I mean, I can see it. You're right. Yeah. Jon Favreau, Vince Vaughn, and McPoyle play the plastic surgeons of Northland Pacific Surgery. I wonder if he is asked to, like, gain weight and lose weight in roles. Are big guys, like... Okay, see, like, clearly he lost weight here. But then he, like, gained it back for another different version of the movie? Or does he just not give a shit and he eats whatever he wants? Jon Favreau, what's the deal? He gets his own Iron Man suit? I don't want to... Look. I don't want to body shame Jon Favreau, but he's simply not fitting into that suit. He can't fit. It's too... You can look at the suit and then look at the suit. He simply will not fit into this... It's going to be too tight around the waist. You fixed it? Yes! This is my goal! Imagine... Alright, let me... How much more convincing will this show be when I have a head that's properly fish-eyed? Why are fish-eyed lenses called fish-eyed lens? Are fish eyes especially bulbous? Yeah, I guess they are. Alright, let's try and set this up. Hello, I am a fish. You have to tilt it? Can I tilt? Oh yeah, I guess OBS's rotation tools are weird. Is this it? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I should get my old haircut back. Hey everybody, I'm a fish. I look more pescatarian. What up, Starshine? Do I look more like a fish now? Yay. I think that's a good look. We'll work on it. We will work on it. Look, I'm here to make the best mermaid content on Twitch, all right? And failing to do so is not an option. So Tinana banana. So the surgery is in the works. We'll keep it on the table. As for Jon Favreau and his Iron Mask character, I just don't think it's going to happen. Not today. Not for $26.95. Seems awfully expensive for an... Uh-oh. I'm getting the door... The door slammed on me. Is this a hot tub stream? In a way. The tub is lukewarm. But there is water in there. And it is a tub. And I am a mermaid. Merfreak. Merman. Whatever you want to call me. Alright. Now let's get to the true matter at hand. Tropical cyclone... I need like conspiracy music or something. How do I find royalty-free conspiracy music?
Yeah.
Suspense background music. Uh-oh. What's up? Oh. Who wants to see me put this in a hole? Can I be a mod to help, please, this time? Damani Sockward. I'm tempted. Damani, tell me where to put this. Should I mod Damani? I don't think even Coca-Cola is modded. Coca-Cola, are you modded?
Made by the government to make new 15 cities wake up people.
Koki is modded? Okay, good. How hard would it be? I just worry about the consequences. What's the worst consequences that can happen from a mod? What's the most damage a mod can do on YouTube? Spamming. Can you like turn off the stream? I'm feeling the suspense. I'm worried that maybe
it might be possible. It might be time. Damani might have to become a moderator. He wants to help people. Big Juice. Gay.
Like I always say, welcome to the stream, Big Juice. If you feel that my content is sexually suggestive in any way, that is a reflection on you, not me. I am simply a mermaid sitting in a tub, eating a pepper. It's a sweet pepper, and it has many seeds inside. Now, I know you might be trying to get seed out of you currently, and I hope if that's what you're doing, I hope that what you're looking at helps. But anyways, Big Juice, have a wonderful night. All right, let me look at these moderation tools. How to use moderation tools on the computer. Damani, are you on a computer, or are you on an iPhone, or are you on an Android? If he was a moderator, what could he do? Review potentially inappropriate messages. Hide users from this channel. When you hide someone from the channel, their chat messages and comments will no longer be visible to viewers. What if Damani only wants themselves visible? What if they just keep timing people out? What if they remove inappropriate things that aren't inappropriate or offensive? He's on a computer. You can learn about live chat participation before taking a moderation action by going directly to their channel. I don't know. What if I just give you a verified account? Stick around, Damani. Eventually, I think it also covers the comments on video, too. I don't know what that means. Anyways. Let's talk. Damani, stick around, hang around. If you become a integral member of the community, I'm happy to mod you. Is the mouse pad on the tub ledge? Guess what? I don't even have a mouse pad. I'm running raw. Starshine, at the beginning of the stream, I was getting into the tub and I dropped a mouse into the tub. I'm not brave. I'm stupid. I literally broke a mouse this stream doing exactly this stupid thing. Yeah, stick around, Damani. I'm happy to have you. I'm glad that you're excited about the mermaid content. Now let's talk about this tropical storm, Hilary. Is it waterproof? No, it's not waterproof. All right, this is about the truth.
This is the end of the beginning. Welcome to today's show. The weather warfare is on. I've covered it over the years. Most of you are very much familiar with weather, weaponization, the manipulation of
Dude,
weather.
this is what I'm talking about. Thank you, Rebecca.
To think don't actually exist because they have ingrained sayings in your head like, you can't control the weather. You can't control Mother Nature. Oh, no,
That's what I'm saying.
Mother Nature, and it's quite easy for them to do. In fact, they've been doing it for quite a long time. Just right now, since they've convinced enough people that climate change is real, now they are unleashing weapons of weather on all of us. We just saw them obviously use direct energy weapons in Maui. We've seen them use direct energy weapons as well as the HARP weapon in other situations in this country. We saw the fires in California, and then we've seen these upticks in tornadoes. These
Analog Hole, I absolutely want your government PDF.
They all of a sudden think that we get hurricanes
On the West Coast.
Florida just gets hit week after week. Texas gets hit
Week after week.
Well, maybe this will be enough to wake some people up.
Wake up, people.
Unfortunately, I think it'll have the opposite effect because they could just start doing these types of things like send tropical storms and hurricanes at places like California where you might say, oh, I guess that's, it's on the coast.
It's on the coast.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, don't you remember this thing they've told everybody exists called the jet stream? How convenient that all of a sudden the jet stream also doesn't exist.
Oh.
The place out of control because of climate
Wet
change.
weapons of weather destruction. That's what I'm talking about.
But nobody seems to be suspicious that all of a sudden
Is this a sassy weatherman? Yeah, man. This is the sassiest Look, the local news doesn't cover this shit. I guarantee you every newscaster in California is being like, oh, pretty windy. What do you think? Can you move your legs? Yeah, sure, I can move my legs. There they are. These are, I don't have legs. By legs, you mean fin, I assumed. Correctly, of course. And this is my leg. This is my big fin. And that's what it looks like. Coley spent 7 years becoming a YouTube chat moderator. In a way, yeah. This is the only man. If a true viewers will know that BitChute is the only place where they tell the truth about weather.
All these other things going on. Now we have another hurricane. This one, of course, forming towards California because it's normal, of course.
That's normal, of course.
Hurricanes and tropical storms
You can't hear me?
Direction, never ever seen before, of course. But nobody's asking any questions because they know society's dumbed down enough. Take a look at this clip about the tropical storm Hilary that's hitting the West Coast, which is hitting California, one of the places that they want to wipe out.
Mm-hmm.
So again, they can use.
Wait. This guy. Okay, this is where his argument starts to break down a little bit. Is he saying that the coastal elites want to wipe out California? Why would the coastal elites want to wipe out California? They're literally, that's where all the coastal elites live. This is getting a little bit... you DM me the document? Oh, yes. All right, I'll prep that while we continue to watch this. Who is... Okay, I guess my question is, we'll go back a little bit here. Who is they? Who is they? When he says this, who is they?
This thing they've told everybody exists called the jet stream. How convenient that
Who is they?
jet stream also doesn't exist. That the weather can just go all over the place out of control because of climate change. That's real convenient. I'll get into that later in the video. But nobody seems to be suspicious that all of a sudden, a week or two after Maui, all these other things going on. Now we have another hurricane. This one, of course, forming towards California because it's normal, of course, for hurricanes and tropical storms to go in this direction. Never, ever seen before, of course. But nobody's asking any questions because they know society's dumbed down enough. Take a look at this clip about the tropical storm Hilary.
Mm-hmm.
The West
Interesting name.
Hitting California, one of the places that they want to wipe out. So again, they can use flooding. They can use all these things to get the homeless, to get businesses out, destroy businesses, destroy it all, because that's what this is all about. Take a look at this. First time since 1939.
They are doing this to get the homeless people out and get businesses out. Go back. I just need to hear that one more time because it's fucking so smart and genius. Good night, Damani.
In this direction, never ever seen before, of course. But nobody's asking any questions because they know society's dumbed down enough. Take a look at this clip about the tropical storm Hilary.
Hilary.
The West Coast.
The
which
West
is hitting
Coast.
California, one of the places that they want to wipe out.
They want to wipe out.
They can use flooding.
Flooding.
They can use all these things to get the homeless, to get businesses out, destroy businesses, destroy it all, because that's what this is all about. Take a look.
That's what this is all about. Destroy it all.
Anyone waking up this morning hearing a hurricane is headed toward Southern California is going to be very confused.
Okay.
As I was. 'Cause it
Yeah.
doesn't happen a lot.
Meow.
Yeah, you got to go back to 1939, the last time we had a tropical storm make landfall in Southern California. So this is significant, and people are going to be caught off guard with this system. We're
Caught off guard, more like.
intensified by 75 miles per hour.
And we begin tonight with 42 million people in the West bracing for Hurricane Hilary.
Why is this Kane in such a hurry?
Directly toward the
Exactly.
West. The effects of the storm are already being felt in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, with high winds and torrential downpours. Right now, people from San Diego to Los Angeles are preparing for the worst beginning over the weekend as Southern California is under its first ever tropical storm watch.
Oh my
The storm
god.
tracking triple-digit wind speeds.
Triple-digit wind speeds. Holy.
To land, but could become the first tropical storm to make landfall in California in more than 8 decades.
8 decades.
Forecasters say some areas of California and Nevada could see 10 inches of rain. CBS's Carter Evans will start us off tonight from a...
Is 10 inches of rain... How... Okay. So getting 10 inches of snow in, like... upper, like, in Canada and, like northern Midwest, like Wisconsin and stuff, is not unheard of. Is it less water? I would assume that 10 inches of snow is less than 10 inches of rain. How much is it significantly less, though? Tempest ass. Welcome to the stream. I assume that's a slur. Thank you for calling. Thank you for stopping in.
along the California coast.
Southern California is taking advantage of the calm before the storm, building berms to protect beach communities from high surf and swiftwater rescue teams.
We are getting ready now, ahead of this event, as it makes landfall, to make sure that we are prepared.
Flooding is a huge concern after relentless winter storms battered the Golden State earlier this year. Now, emergency managers are tracking Hilary, trying to anticipate where resources will be needed most. When the storm hits, some areas could see up to 10 inches of rain.
Who is this, Casey
Los Angeles
Kasem?
usually gets a little more than 4 inches of rain in a year. If the storm continues on its
See
path,
how much
it
rain
could
is
get
10
that
inches.
amount in one weekend. The last tropical storm to hit Southern California was
That's also a very interesting point. Why do you measure how it's weird to me that 10 inches, so you can put a tube, right? You can just put a tube out and it'll measure in inches how much water has come down, right? And it measures in inches. And that's because any sample of any amount of area will still give you the amount of rain that fell, because it's noise. Rain falls in a random way, but it randomly and fairly consistently over a period of time. Sorry, I don't know why I brought that up. Snowologists take snow core and melt it. Yeah, I guess if you did the same thing like with a water bucket and a snow bucket, and then you just melted the snow, you could see how many inches in water your snowfall is. I would assume it's like pretty different. I would bet it's like 4-1. Like 4 inches of snow is like 1 inch of rainfall. It's pseudoscience. Let me get back to the show. What am I doing here? I'm trying to look at my creator dashboard. What happened to my creator dashboard? God damn it. Community? Stream manager. That's what it is. I wonder if Damani's thinking about us still. He probably finished and left. Okay, wait. Snowfall versus rainfall. Raindrops can be up to 6 millimeters. Snow is formed crystals. Yeah, but what's the difference? 13 inches of snow equals 1 inch of rainfall. Wow. Some snow is wetter. Interesting. On average, 13 inches of snow is 1 inch of rain. Is that real? That's crazy. I said 4-1. I wasn't even close. It's like 10-1. Anyways.
1939, it dumped more than 5 inches of rain in Los Angeles, flooding communities and washing away homes.
5 inches of rain is 50 plus 15 inches of rain. 65 inches of snow. 60. That's like 6 feet of snow. That's like a person height of snow.
45 people died.
It's a once in a lifetime.
45 people died.
This really is
that was in the 30s, though, when nobody knew how to take care of themselves.
Now it's a beautiful sunny Southern California day.
Is there a measurement for mist? How many foggy windows?
That could create treacherous ocean conditions as early as this weekend. Lifeguards are also warning about the runoff from all the rain. That will likely contaminate the water around the beach.
Look at this man sitting in his polo on the beautiful beach. Did he just say baby at the end?
So don't be suspicious about this.
Okay, he showed 4 regular ass news broadcasts and was like, "That's not suspicious." And it's like, no, they're just reporting on the weather, man. What's the problem? No, it's not suspicious. Beautiful baby in his baby polo on the beautiful baby beach, and then like 2 days later, it's just gonna be like fucking ravaged.
It's climate change. You see how this works? Is anyone getting it yet? They've created this boogeyman because they're planning on using weather
Who is they?
To attack the citizens, because if they just roll down the street with army tanks, it'd be
They?
different. And maybe some of those
Is it the government?
Some are super soldiers and have no conscience whatsoever. Some of them might be against turning on their own citizens. But when it comes to stuff like this,
The military?
you see, because nobody can see it, so we could just blame it on the climate. So not only can they destroy and weaponize the weather, they're also
That's super
gonna use it
exciting,
as a way
Blaholtzman.
to enslave you in your home.
You're trapped.
Well, they just did it a few years ago.
It's called
They
COVID.
just did that, and now they're doing this. So we can all look at that map, and shouldn't people just all...
The map of climate change phenomenon is gonna, and you'll see it'll line up perfectly with COVID spread phenomenon 10 years ago. You're gonna see in the future, you're gonna see not mass disease, you're gonna see mass weather. And it's gonna be, and people will say that it's sunny outside and it's gonna be cloudy, and you're gonna be like, oh, climate change. And then it'll be raining, and they'll say, don't go outside, it's raining. And then it will be raining, and then you're like, oh, I have to believe them because it was raining when they said it was raining. And then sometimes they're going to be misting, in that rain, they're going to be misting nasty chemicals that make the frogs gay.
automatically be saying, since when does storms go like that? Has anyone ever seen a storm go like that? Of course you haven't. Because from all the times we've been shown the weather map, which we know, of course, they can control the weather, have been able to for 100 years or so.
100 years.
So the stuff they show you and where storms are headed are all based on their design, of course, because they can create these things. They show us ahead of time because, well, they created ahead of time. But now they're all of a sudden going against their own rules. So since they're going against their own rules because they need to wipe out the West Coast as well, well, they're just going to come out and tell you that the jet stream is now changed. Take a listen and a look at the mainstream media.
The jet stream.
The jet stream has changed. And listen to some of
100 years is a little far-fetched. What, you're saying in 1920 when the car was basically brand new, they couldn't control the weather? What else came in 1923? Prohibition, like, caused them to be caused them to get a lot of shit done. 1923 inventions. Watch it say, like, weather control. The traffic sign. Self-winding watch. Frozen food. What else? What was invented in 1923? The first bulldozer. More like weather bulldozer. Oh, you can't really read this. Oops. Not that button. That button. Okay. What else? 5 inventions turning 100. That's the bulldozer. Instant camera. Cotton swabs. That's only... You told me 4 things. Oh, automatic watch. Let me actually... Wait. Let me just... I need to... Just wait. Oh, actually, okay. One of the 5 inventions turning 100 in 2023 is the weather control machine. And see, here are some schematics right here of the weather control machine. Okay, I mean, I stand corrected. Look, who am I to believe? Who am I to deny the January 2023 article, 5 inventions turning 100 in 2023? Weather control machine. There you go. I would have to... okay. Chivo Chov. Yeah. All right.
The history of life. All of a sudden, it's the hottest summer ever recorded in the history of humanity. I mean, nobody's seeing it except in some small places where it's normally hot anyway. I know on the East Coast that it was 70 degrees in June, even 60 degrees for the entire month. Yet, of course, if people hear the lie enough on TV, they'll go out and repeat it without actually even going outside and checking it when they're getting 50 degrees. And they can tell these people that it's 100, and they'll actually believe it's 100. But listen to this propaganda.
And flooding is
Alexa, what's the weather?
in this country.
It is 1,000 degrees.
Oklahoma this morning, bringing heavy rain and wind. The oppressive heat.
So is the man saying that the weather isn't bad, or that it is bad, and that they're telling you it's bad but not bad? What is...
Capping off a week that scientists say was the hottest week in recorded history. But meteorologist and climate specialist Jeff
What's this
Berardelli
guy's
writes
point?
this, as the steady drumbeat of human-caused climate heating beats on, the summer of 2023 will soon be considered a cool summer in a couple of decades.
Wow.
Jeff Berardelli is joining us now. That's not easy to hear, Jeff. So thanks for the bad news. But let's get into it if we can, because what is this kind of trend of warming temperatures around the globe telling you, like the hottest days on record, one day after another, the ocean feeling warmer than ever as well?
None of it's surprising. It's astonishing to see it happening, but we expected this to happen. I mean, remember, we've been warming the Earth for about the past 100 years, and especially over the past 50 years or so, and it just continues unabated.
Jeff, why are you falling off the screen like that?
We have a natural oscillation called El Nino, and every time we have an El Nino year, every few years or so, we're injecting a lot more heat from the Pacific Ocean on top of that baseline warming from climate change. And what we're seeing is everything come together this year for astonishing record. We're not just beating the records by a little bit. We are obliterating record to the point where we've never seen these unprecedented records that we're seeing around Earth right now.
I want to ask you about one of the leading theories, which is basically about the jet stream, right? Saying that climate change is kind of disrupting this jet stream, which is what's causing a heat dome, I guess, over Canada, parts of the South, and then leading
Now they're making up domes. What are they gonna say next? The Earth is round?
A lot in the Northeast as well, with these pretty high temperatures. Is that a theory that you're on board with?
Yeah, for sure. We see these jet streams becoming more amplified, more undulations. And
So what is it? The stream is...
down at times. And what happens when the jet stream slows down is it begins to undulate.
What the heck is it?
And it gets stuck. So we're
Ugh. The jet stream's getting wigglier as time progresses. Too much wiggles equal...
these more high latitude blocking patterns. Sometimes, like this year, it's over Canada. Next year, it could be over Siberia. Perhaps the year after, it's going to be over the center of the United States. It varies exactly where it is, but it gets stuck for weeks and weeks on end. And it's not just one. There are several of them.
Why not just move the jet stream?
Heat domes, which means that various places on Earth have
Those
heat
look
waves
like
at the
two
same time,
peepees?
droughts at the same time, which of course
Maybe.
makes it very hard for agriculture and can cause these shocks at the same time all over Earth, which can cause major problems. And a study just came out to confirm what I'm talking about.
So you write this.
Oh, a study. Okay.
May all seem
Oh, a
hopeless,
study.
but we know exactly what the problem is. We know exactly how to fix it. And we have all the solutions that we need now. Jeff?
What?
What are they? What do we need to do?
Yeah, just tell me what to do. I'll stop climate change. He's like, well, the government has a weather machine that can change the jet stream and fix everything.
About something else that we've had to kind of battle over the last year, right?
All we have to do is petition them to start using it. It's been invented for about 100 years.
When would we start to see kind of climate change start to turn around?
Okay, well, it takes a while, right? But if we stop emitting, as soon as we stop emitting, Earth's temperature stopped going up. So if we were to stop emissions, let's say in the next 20 or 30 years, at that point where we no longer are emitting, and perhaps we begin to suck some of that carbon dioxide back out of the atmosphere, at that point, we stop warming the atmosphere. That matters. Every 10th of a degree matters. But yes, you're going to have to wait to see the fruit of your labor. We have already injected a lot of heat into the atmosphere and the oceans. The heat that we've injected into the oceans will be there for hundreds and hundreds of years, melting ice. We might be able to slow the progression of that kind of thing, but a lot of sea level rise is baked in, which means we're going to see meters of sea level rise in the future. The key here is slowing it down so we can adapt, and nature, animals and plants, can adapt as well.
So conveniently,
Mhm.
to fit the narrative, like I covered
Yeah.
the wildfires in Canada, how the smoke was blowing down and covering and blanketing America,
Blanketing.
going from the east all the way to the west and then back around. And they're saying that the jet stream was affected by it, instead of saying, well, that they were pretty much just poisoning the air with things like benzene and formaldehyde. Well, now we have this, and I've covered so many times, and if you haven't seen the video,
What the fuck are you talking about? He's saying they're just putting formaldehyde in the air. because they wanted to hurt people.
Manipulation in Operation Popeye, but I'll show you this one.
Operation Popeye.
Another perspective about how China has weaponized weather. Now, here in America, keep in mind, we have HARP.
Is this a weather machine? Wait, is this a weather machine?
Other things that they could use to weaponize and manipulate the weather, but China's even out openly admitting to it. Yet people still somehow, some way, are so stupid. And even with government documents out there,
Is this like cloud seeding? I've heard of cloud seeding.
the weather. They'll see something like this, and then they'll just say, well, I don't know if I believe that. Well, why would the government ever use it against us? They would just use it in warfare. Yeah, well,
HAARP.
Guess what? They're at war right now.
Harpo Marx.
Citizens, take a look.
What the heck?
What if politicians could command the weather?
Oh.
Create a powerful monsoon as an act of warfare, a whirling hurricane which flattens a city, or an endless drought which starves a nation. Terrifying, right? But what if we told you that this astonishing ability to manipulate the weather
Already
is to the
exists.
realms of fantasy?
HARP makes artificial aurora borealis. That's cool.
And make it give rain to a needy earth when it would not naturally do so.
Weather manipulation techniques have a long history,
Okay.
dating back to the mid-20th century.
Mid-20th century.
Vincent Schaefer, a chemist working for General Electric, conducted the first true cloud seeding experiment.
Cloud seeding.
The discovery that humans could really affect clouds was made by this American.
Thank you, America.
Years ago,
Everyone say thank you, America.
making clouds. It was a hot
You
day.
started making clouds.
Dry ice, frozen carbon dioxide, simply to help cool his freezer.
But then he noticed
But doing that
clouds.
formed a cloud.
He
Wait a
dropped 6
second.
pounds of crushed dry ice into a cloud in the Adirondack Mountains of New York. Almost immediately, snow began to fall.
As a record of a pioneer experiment.
Pioneer experiment.
But they have definitely proved that rainmaking is a practical proposition. And it's one we shall hear more of in the future.
In later experiments, Schaefer and other GE colleagues would discover that certain types of particles are more effective at helping ice crystals form. Silver iodide, they found.
Silver iodide.
We have evidence now that hail and other severe storms can be
This guy sounds like an everyday man.
time as rapidly
This is a true scientist voice. He's got a science voice. I appreciate that. Well, look, there's a lot of things that you could do with dry ice. You could send it into space. You can cool out your beverages with it. I prefer turning clouds into snow clouds. Go
on
ahead.
the vagaries of the weather, but perhaps can do something about it. It may be easier to control the weather than to forecast.
It may be easier to control the weather than to
Cloud seeding
forecast.
is a useful tool in the fight against drought. There are already instances where it has been put to good use in this context. Facing the daunting UN prediction of water scarcity for 14% of the world's population by 2025, the UAE
He's from Alaska?
launched the UAE Research Program for Rains Enhancement Science in 1990.
Nick Bejic.
This initiative employs
Uh-oh. Guy with a headdress. We should be afraid.
limited annual rainfall.
Some of these clouds, by nature,
Made in United Arab Emirates. 2000.
of its rain that processed in the cloud that comes as rainfall. So by these operations, we try to increase this amount by, for example, from 15 to 30%.
I really hope that the conspiracy guy is like, oh, we gave it to the United Arab Emirates because of oil or blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know.
Over the years, the project's effectiveness is noteworthy. For instance, in 2022 alone, 311 cloud seeding missions resulted in nearly 1,000 flying hours. This consistent progress underscores the importance and benefits of artificial rain in water-scarce regions like the UAE. While cloud seeding technology holds immense potential, it is important to acknowledge the existing challenges and concerns associated with this implementation. Cloud seeding does not guarantee precise control over the resulting weather patterns.
It could turn into a tornado?
Determine its long-term effects.
Weather patterns.
The use of silver iodide, for instance, raises questions about its impact on ecosystems and human health.
Yo, it's me! Wait! Wait a second. They put me in the video. Why'd they put me in the video? It's me. And he's even balding like I am. That's crazy.
Quantities. To address these concerns, scientists are actively researching alternative, non-hazardous materials for use in cloud seeding technology.
They put me in the video.
Edward Graham, a meteorologist at the University of the Highlands and Islands, UK,
Highlands and Islands.
Like salt flares have already been
Salt
in places like
flares.
In terms of the effect on the environment, cloud seeding nowadays, at least in the UAE, just uses salt flares, and that's what you get in table salt.
Is this guy Irish? I don't know. This doesn't sound as much like a science voice to me. Maybe it's a little sciencey.
On your kitchen table, so there's no actual harm to the environment.
Harm.
Chemicals such
No
as
harm to the environment.
crystal structure of ice.
Crystal structure of ice.
In terms of carbon footprint,
Carbon footprints.
that fly up into the cloud.
Can Irish people be scientists? I feel like with the accent it makes it harder for them to. Maybe that's what's getting me. There aren't a lot of stereotypically Irish scientists in movies and television, so it's hard for me to imagine kind of an Irish. Oh, I've got a test tube full of penicillin. Oh.
Are just small planes, and when compared to the billions of cars on the planet, huge planes doing international air travel every day, it's just a drop in the ocean in terms of carbon footprint.
Footprints. Oh.
Cloud seeding's potential to disrupt natural precipitation patterns poses risks to neighboring regions and ecosystems.
What's the most recent alien information available? I think we on stream we decided that aliens don't exist. Spoon feed me info. It's nothing. It's a nothing burger. I think that's where we landed on it. It's a distraction from real problems.
Can have cascading effects on water availability, agricultural systems, and
Oh, there's some new alien info. How long is it? Oh. This is actually... We're gonna get DMCA'd. Apparently the aliens are here and they have a little monkey. I'm getting reports that the aliens do in fact have a research monkey that they are currently testing. Anyways.
And biodiversity. Disruptions in the natural water cycle may exacerbate water scarcity in certain areas, while causing excessive rainfall and flooding in others. However, what is typically seen as a challenge in one context can become an opportunity in another.
Back in July, the Chinese Communist Party marked its centenary with a ceremony attended by tens of thousands of people on Tiananmen Square. Now, a report has just been released by Beijing's Tsinghua University, revealing that the government artificially changed the weather for that event.
This dichotomy was not lost on military strategists. The strategic potential of weather manipulation, a concept that may sound like science fiction, began to take form. A seminal venture into this uncharted territory was a collaboration between the US Department of Defense and General Electric. The endeavor, known as Project Popeye. Conducted during
Project
the Vietnam
Popeye
War,
comes up
the project's
again.
goal was to flood enemy supply routes by modulating rainfall patterns. This bold paradigm shift in warfare tactics served as the cornerstone for subsequent developments in the militarization of weather manipulation.
In China, they're waging war on the weather. A drought so severe, they're firing rockets into the sky to make it rain.
They're firing
China
rockets
has
into
taken
the
weather
sky to
manipulation
make it
to
rain.
new heights, surpassing other nations in its ambitious pursuit. Already capable of artificially manipulating the weather over its major cities, China's aspirations reach even further. By 2025, it aims to extend its reach to modify the weather over half of its vast territory.
That's crazy. Do you think China is causing the hurricane in California? Or do you think it's the U.S. government? Which government is causing the...
Also hold significant
It can't possibly be that that the human has fucked the environment so hard that that it has become out of our control and is damaging our society. It has to be something like the government. It's impossible that we have been sowing and now have to reap. We're not in the reaping stage yet. We couldn't possibly be reaping. Okay? It has to be a government conspiracy. I just don't know if it's a US conspiracy or a Chinese conspiracy. Anyways.
Strategy. With military involvement and a vast workforce, China has developed aircraft.
I can't wait to get to that document analog gold. I'm going to get in there soon. I just have to finish this video.
By artificially altering rainy conditions in border regions, a nation can impede enemy troop movements and logistics operations, effectively slowing down adversary forces. This real-time tactical advantage can be invaluable in military conflicts. The ability to control the weather, even on a localized scale, provides a unique element of power projection and can shape the outcome of military engagements. By altering rainfall and monsoon cycles, China's activities may disrupt...
Folks, if you are not subscribed currently, you are going to appreciate some ads. I'm sorry for the ads. It's on nothing. There's nothing I can do. I have no control. You may not fear the Reaper, but you will fear these ads. Goodbye.
Agricultural productivity in countries such as India, Myanmar, and Vietnam. This raises the specter of rain stealing and strains regional relationships, highlighting the geopolitical implications of weather manipulation as a tool of power. Addressing the challenges posed by weather manipulation requires international cooperation and effective regulatory frameworks. Collaborative efforts among governments, scientific communities, and international organizations
Scientific
are
communities.
crucial to ensure responsible and accountable use of weather manipulation technologies.
Okay.
As we witness in China's mastery of weather manipulation techniques and its grandiose weather modification program, the gravity of its geostrategic implications becomes apparent. The ability to shape regional weather patterns and potentially utilize weather manipulation for military purposes presents a formidable tool of influence. Yet, as we stand at the precipice of this extraordinary power, we must confront a profound question.
What's that?
Is humankind truly ready to wield the awesome and dramatic power to control the weather?
It's a shame. They're like overhyping what this is. Like, imagine if you could just turn on the air conditioning on the world and be like, it's actually going to be 5 degrees cooler. Like, that would be dope. This is just like, yeah, we can make it rain sometimes in a little place. I don't know.
As satellites take their place alongside computers,
Yeah.
powerful scientific tools, the meteorology of the 1970s can deal quite well with large-scale weather systems that develop over a few days. But the weather machine operates on many different timescales, from thousands of years for making or melting great ice sheets to the fleeting lives of individual clouds.
So they have the ability to do this with weather, right?
Do what? Make clouds and make rain. That's about it.
Understand, the hardest
They can't change the fucking wind direction.
Is to get people to believe that there are people that are this wicked that would do this to others. Yet, these same people who don't believe the government would do that, they watch these true crime shows and they see stories about Jeffrey.
Fucking. Oh, you'll believe that you'll believe that a guy will murder his wife, but you won't believe that the government is trying to destroy California because there's too many homeless people there.
Dahmer, and they're like, oh man, there's some sick people out there. So I tell you this, there's some sick people out there. That's right.
That's right.
In charge of your government. They're all
Yo, the monologue. This is the monologue segment of his video.
in charge of big brand corporations, etc. Because they've all
Big brand corporations.
These people are sicker than Jeffrey Dahmer. They are sicker than Ted Bundy.
Fucking sickos want to kill California with weather.
Trillion times sicker.
Trillion times sick. You know how snow is like 13 times more voluminous than water? Imagine Joe Biden. Joe Biden is like snow, and Jeffrey Dahmer is like water. So, but like for volume. So the volume of Jeff Dahmer's sickness is equivalent to Joe Biden's volume of sickness. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Joe Biden is snow, but instead of volume, it's sickness. He's right going against big corporate governments. He's just doing it because he thinks they all run silly men with big noses isn't a euphemism for any minority. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I agree with his anti-authoritarian leanings. It's so misguided.
Global scale, on a worldwide.
They're sickos.
Not just a national scale. Not just, Jeffrey Dahmer committed crimes against people that he met. Well, these people are committing crimes against everyone. They don't care what your skin color is. They don't care what your gender is, despite what they pretend. The facade they put on.
Oh no.
They cling to the
My light died.
Party is because they know they've brainwashed those people into believing that communism is good and to believing that everything they say is good. So they're protected by those people. Those people are idolaters that look up to the Bill Gateses of the world. That look up to all these low-life slimeball celebrities that are out there promoting climate change. So
We're in post-light world.
what should be going on in people's minds when they hear this story, right?
Okay.
A light bulb should go off, and they
Yeah.
should say,
Huh.
I don't remember
there being hurricanes.
in California. When's
This man this man lives in a perfect protagonist life state has in his entire life. He's only anything that ever exists only exists to him, and there's any context is just removed because it's not his personal experience. Anyways, keep going.
the last one? Oh, well, the mainstream media is telling us 1939. So then they should get suspicious because they should also see the pattern of the
Wait a second. That's when the weather machine was
If
invented.
they didn't have climate change ingrained in their head, they'd say, this is really weird. Is our government weaponizing the weather against us since we know they have the capability? Right? But no,
Right.
they don't, because they have this climate change boogeyman to make them believe that all the weather is going haywire all over the world. Did you hear the clip that I played earlier? If you didn't, go back and listen. About the jet stream, about how it's hovering over.
You just
Canada
made a
this
donkey
year,
noise?
Next year it's going to be over another place, and it's
Huh?
just going to sit there. Apparently, it's just decided that it wants to park. It's decided it doesn't want to move anymore, so it's going to stop. It's going to.
Brother doesn't understand wind. He's like, the weather decided to stop. No, it stopped moving because the wind stopped moving it. It didn't decide shit. It's just weather, man. You think the clouds decide to rain?
Sit there, and it's just going to burn the entire region to the ground, and no one's suspicious about this. Never before. But of course, that's because we've never had carbon emissions like this before, right? No, we've never had a government this wicked before. And
What do
it's
you
governments around the world working together against the citizens. So now Hilary Clinton, the hurricane, the tropical storm, it's going to go do more damage to California as if enough hasn't already been done. They hit them with hurricanes. They hit now.
Do you like California or do you not like California? It's really hard for me to... Anyways.
They hit them with earthquakes normally. They obviously are...
They usually use earthquakes, but I guess this time they're like, the earthquake machine's on the fritz, so we're just going to use the hurricane machine.
They're destroying all of it because
What
they're going
up?
to bring in their new smart cities and places like that. And then next up, you're going to hear about storms hitting New York, right? Because that's how this is going to work. These are going to be the hubs, as they already are. New York, Los Angeles.
They're rebuilding. They want to. So X25 Kilo, they're trying to rebuild Los Angeles and New York, and by using weather machines to destroy those cities so that they can put microchips in your flesh, so that any place you go to in town is monitors your behavior and keeps you docile.
Be able to herd massive amounts of Democrats into these places to live and become slaves, not without ever realizing it. Well, they will realize it at some point.
15-minute cities, not a place where you can walk to any convenience you need to in 15 minutes, but in a city where any government actor can get to you within 15 minutes.
When the government starts going against them as far as what they say and what they're allowed to do, because they're not going to, as much as we know how sick the government is, they're not going to...
The government's sick.
These people are sick and perverse. They're not going to let them do everything that they want to do. These cities are going to be prisons. They're going to be experimenting on these people. These people are nothing more to them than lab rats. This will be the first human experiment done on a mass scale. They've done this stuff, obviously. They've taken homeless people off the streets. They've been doing these experiments with MK Ultra and LSD and all these children that are born into these secret societies.
The audio's quiet? I'm sorry.
Now they're going to do a mass experiment on a mass scale in these smart cities. But in the meantime, they're going to destroy America and destroy other countries around the world with hurricanes, with tornadoes. Nobody's suspicious, by the way, of tornadoes popping up in places like New Jersey and New York. That's never happened ever, all of a sudden, but it's climate change, right? No one's suspicious about like 60 tornadoes at once hitting places like Kentucky.
What if I just say yes, it's climate change? What's your response to that? No, it's not. No, because I've been alive for 50 years and it wasn't climate change 20 years ago, so why is it climate change now? Because it's been changing, man. Come on.
In Oklahoma, they're like, oh, they get tornadoes. Oh, do they? They get 60 at once. Oh, well, it's climate change. Oh, how convenient. So they're wiping out all
Yeah,
these
how
areas
convenient.
They don't need to use military tanks. They don't need to use nukes, whether you believe those are real or not. They're using the weather. It's the most dangerous weapon that there is, and they have.
I just wonder so much why they don't use the earthquake machine on Los Angeles. Why don't they just use the earthquake machine? Why are they using the hurricane machine?
Have it. And what makes it even more dangerous is that nobody has to be held accountable, except for you and me, because at the end of the day, all these storms and all this weather manipulation that they're doing, they're going to blame on us. And they're going to say all of these things have happened because of you, everybody else, and how they're living, and now you need to lower your standard of living, and we're going to shut your power off and all this other stuff, and you're going to stay indoors at all times. If you survive, of course, the onslaught of weather attacks.
Weather
attacks.
attacks.
Continue to come from the world governments. It's frightening, but it's true. I thank everybody for being here. Reminder,
Thank you, man.
Probably going to get a strike, so please make sure you're sub there. Hope to see more people over.
He gave me a strike by giving himself a strike. How does he do that? The weather footage is going to get a strike, he says. Motherfucker, you got me. He played DMCA on his channel just to catch me.
And I thank everybody for the support.
You
Prayers for anybody in the line of fire
motherfucker.
anywhere around the world right now.
Good luck.
Weapons of mass destruction, or should we just call them weather weapons of mass destruction? That's what they are. Thank you again. God bless all of you and your families.
God bless you. Sir? I'm sorry for your loss. Let's switch it over to blue so that we're still a little bit aquatic, eh? Oh, it's so bright in my eyeballs. I can't see. Okay. All right, so there was a PDF that I downloaded This is very important that we read this. This is proof that the government controls the weather. So we know the government can control the weather a little bit. Are nukes real? Does the water get cold while you're in the bath, or do you refresh it with new warm water? I just let it get room temp. The clear piss, yeah. No, I let it room temperaturize. It doesn't bother me too much. All right, let's check this out. Hit me with the real shit, Analog Hole. Weather as a force multiplier, owning the weather in 2025. Holy shit. This is a top secret document that we acquired through an anonymous source. I'm going to need to adjust my viewing angle here. It has a bunch of watermarks on it that are like analog hole, analog hole. If this document is leaked, analog hole will be charged with criminal negligence. Analog hole, analog hole. Can there be a hurricane in the bath? That's a great idea. This is a document from the U.S. government in 1996 about weather modification. First, let's get a hurricane going in the bathtub, and then we'll read this document. Let me put on some suspenseful music. Where's my suspense music? Skip to the next one. Oh no. The hurricane.
It's beginning. Oh. It's getting too turbulent. The turbidity of the water is increasing. It's becoming too turbid. It's a monsoon of a tub. I'm controlling the weather in this tub, and it's going to be a hurricane. Yes! Yes! Get in there. It's a hurricane. The hurricane. All right.
Whoa. Cool it. All right, let's read this spooky document now. Am I gay for jerking off to this? Yes. And we accept you here. It's fine. Enjoy your jerk session. We're busy learning about hurricanes and the weather, though. So try and learn something while you do your duty to God and your country. Air Force 2025. We are going to learn how to control the weather. Thank you, Colonel Tamsy House. Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel James Neer, Jr. Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel William B. Shields. Thank you, Major Ronald Clamato. I love your juice. I love your Clamato juice. Oh, it's Clentano, excuse me. Thank you, James Pugh, and thank you, Ann Mercer. Let's get into it. Disclaimer. 2025 is a study designed to comply with a directive from the Chief of Staff of the airport. The airport is planning... The U.S. airport is planning to examine the concepts, capabilities, and technologies in the future. This report contains fictional representations of future situations and scenarios. Any representations that may be construed as actual humans are purely a coincidence. Wait, it actually does that. Wait. Any similarities to real people or events are not intentional for illustration only. They're going to show a picture of Joe Biden. Or no, they'll have a black president, President Obama. Holy shit. Disclaimer. Illustrations, tables. Why would we want to mess with the weather? What do we mean by weather modification? Why would we want to mess with the weather? Yo, it's written like a high school grad a paper, like it's got, they double spaced it so that the teacher can mark in the margins. I didn't know in the military they made you write essays. More like Joe Obama. According to Gordon Sullivan, Army Chief of Staff, as we leap technology into the 21st century, we'll be able to see the enemy day or night in any weather and go after him relentlessly. A weather modification capability would provide warfighting syncs with powerful force multiplier to achieve military objectives. Since weather will be common to all possible futures. Yo, that's a great modifier. Since weather will be common to all possible futures. A weather modification capability would be universally applicable and have a utility across the entire spectrum of conflicts. Now the sinks are getting... Oh man, both my lights died. I didn't charge them enough. Influence weather, even on a small scale, could change it from a force degrader to a force multiplier. Now we just have to look at ourselves in the harsh light of day. They're taking me down. Next thing you know, my stream's going to be down. And you'll know that I got too close. What do we mean by weather modification? I love this essay format. Today, weather modification is limited. Within the next 3 decades, weather modification could expand to include the ability to shape weather patterns by influencing and determining factors. Achieving such a highly accurate and reasonably precise weather modification capability in the next 30 years will require overcoming some challenges, but it's not insurmountable. Technological and legal hurdles. I liked this essay. I liked this book because I liked the main character and he overcame many trials and tribulations in order to reach his goal. Good night, Steven Shorts. Need an emergency Mer coloration key in the event of light failures? Yeah, it's happened multiple times. Maybe I should start taking it into consideration. Write that down. Between now and 2005, technology advances in meteorology and demand for more precise weather information. By 2015, advancing... it's so boring. Term like weather modification may have negative connotations for many people. Thus, it is important to define the scope in this paper so that potential critics will have a common basis for construction. Didn't say it was going to be exciting. That's okay. Several reasons described below I will tell you in 3 paragraphs why I think that weather modification could be good for war fighting. I think that invincibility is the best superpower because of 3 reasons. Yes, you could get caught at the bottom of the ocean, but if you were invincible, you would not have to worry about drowning. Alright. Extreme controversial examples of weather modification create made-to-order weather. Weather modification, they have similar, they are, okay, yeah. A Notion integrated system that incorporates weather modification tools will be described in the next chapter. How these tools might be applied are then discussed within chapter 4. Do we get a graph or anything? Look at all these notes! Okay. Chapter 3, System Description. Whoa, we could influence weather on a mesoscale, under 200 kilometers squared, or a microscale, immediate local area, to achieve operational capabilities. Highly trained weather force specialist. Could I get a job as a weather force specialist? Members of SYNCS. Access ports to the Global Weather Network. Yo! Global Weather Network sounds cool. The Global Weather Network. There will be super high-speed expanded bandwidth communication networks. Not wrong. Within near real-time weather observations taken from denser, more accurate worldwide observation networks for improved sensors. Networks will also provide forecast centers around the world where sophisticated, tailored forecast data products based on nonlinear mathematical equations are made to GWIN customers for near real-time use. Wow. We envision the weather prediction models will be able to emulate all weather-producing variables, along with their interrelated dynamics. Yo, this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of shit I need, man. They got it from the clip art gallery. Thank you, Microsoft. They had satellites. They had globe. They had computer. Okay, so this is 2025. Look. This is what it looks like in 2025. We got 7 computers looking at 7 different continents. And they're all connected to the swirly, globy satellite zone. Thank you, Microsoft. Applying weather-based modifications. Does it say anything about hurricanes? Actually, yeah! Yes, dude, yes! This is what I need. Okay. What country did they use? What country is that? That has to be a real country. Do you think it's like a Middle East? That looks like Turkmenistan or something. They just use like a random Middle Eastern country. They're like, we're gonna bomb them with cloud lightning. Okay, there's intent. We have the GWIN, and it sends the data to our computer that is shaped like a box. Onion Booty wants mod on YouTube. Onion Booty, you are a mod. I'll give you mod. Then from the computer, there's an operator. The operator communicates with the sync in the sky, also known as Purple Star, and they make a decision that they send out to multiple planes, stealth bombers, drones, and tents with bazookas attached to them. And that's what causes the Turkmenistan to get exploded, which sends feedback back to the GWIN. And it's a vicious cycle that never ends. More More diagrams, please. More diagrams. Where's Joe Biden? Joe Biden. Oh, okay. Normal ionic spheric reflection layers. Whoa. They're going to put a globe on top of us. And the satellites will beam. They'll be able to ionize a section of sky and make it what? More something. Ionospheric mirrors. Ground-based aim generator. Transmission station. Receiver station. I don't know, man. What's Joe Biden's stance on weather control? It's a great question. Dude, they had to color it in with Microsoft Paint. Look at how they colored it. This is so cute. I love 12-year-old writing assignments. They colored it in. Okay, so they've got AIM. That's an ionic atmospheric mirror. It goes to the Oath radar and then bounces off the ionosphere, and then it blocks a jet from knowing which direction it's going. Okay, what else could it do? There's problems with absorption, and there's definitely problems with energy loss going through the mirrors. Also, the mirrors might get too scintillated by the weather. AIM is what HARP does. Artificial weather. How is this? This is not conspiracy theory music. What happened? Now it's dance tropical music. Why did they do that? They just put a random chill music. It's the damn Irish. They don't know how to be scientists. All right, I'm going to just scroll through here and look for the word hurricane. How do we get here? Wow. Rage Against the Weather Machine. What's up, Nugmaster? Hey, streamers. Okay, AW is not important right now, but in 2025, it's going to be the most important thing you've ever seen in your life. But now, in this case, F and CM is not important, or super important now, and it's not going to be important in 2025. Fog and cloud modification. Artificial weather. Counter weather. Space weather modification. Storm modification. Storm weather modification. Oh, space weather. Oh, yeah. Okay. A&W Rip here. That's what you meant. Okay. Appearance, application to WX mod. Okay. Weather force support. Computer modeling. VRWX, virtual reality. Virtual weather? Dude, how long have we had virtual weather for? Is virtual weather about to come out? I gotta learn about virtual weather. We need to know when another power pushes on a sphere in their region and how it will affect their territory. We become digital. Our weather is digital. Why is the ionosphere important? Ionosphere is where we get LUF, low usable frequency. Okay, I'm going to look up hurricane. Control find hurricane. Hurdles. How do you spell hurricane? Hurricane! Wait. It's only used 3 times. Wait, it's already been used in hurricane prediction systems. That's not useful. We already knew about hurricane. Okay, wait. 1992, Hurricane Andrew totally destroyed Florida. However, as one would expect, the base storm's energy, by taking into account... okay. How do we control the hurricane? We will confine our analysis of storms to localized thunderstorms and not consider major storm systems as hurricanes. So what they're saying is we can't do hurricanes. Okay, what about Hilary? It doesn't have any note. They don't know about Hilary. So they didn't pre-predict or pre-plan Hilary in 1996. Not in 1996. They didn't think about doing hurricanes. All right, maybe I just need to... Hurricanes. Maybe I just need to Google... Can the government make hurricane? Can the government make hurricane? HARP cannot do things the conspiracy theorists accuse it of. It is not capable of causing hurricanes. What does the government have to do with hurricanes? True. Oh, shoot. You can't read this. Yeah, I should not be Googling this stuff. I should be Binging it. Bing is the official search engine of Hamfreys and Merfreak Monday. Let's move over to Bing. Why does the government allow hurricanes? This doesn't say anything about what I asked. AI hurricane image. Let me create an AI hurricane image. Okay, I'm gonna find some proof that hurricanes are created by the government. One moment. Breaking news. I have found proof that the government has a machine that creates hurricanes that it can sick on any state or country that it decides it wants to. The government has a terrible machine. And I have the proof. I have an image. A hurricane creating machine. The U.S. government currently operates. It's loading. The machine is loading. The image is loading. Holy shit. It's terrifying. Breaking news. Hamfreys exclusive. I have found the machine that the government uses to create hurricanes. There it is, folks. There it is. It's a government machine that creates hurricanes. It's terrifying. Look at it. Do you see It whips the water into the air in a cyclonic fury. And down here, that's the government man controlling the levers, using its eldritch scaffolding to send signals to the spheric cyclone betwixt the sky and water in order to create a hurricane that will devastate any country or state they so choose. It whips into a frenzy not only the fear of men and women, but the futile elements of sky and water, the government machine. Terrifying stuff. I'm seeing another. Oh, and look, I found proof that Joe Biden is the one monitoring the system. I have an image, a terrible image. Those of you that are faint of will and don't want to be truth bombed, take your eyes and put them somewhere else. I'm telling you right now, turn off the stream if you don't want to see your president causing mass pain and destruction. Here it is. Joe Biden. Look at him. He looks into the tornado's eye. He says, I love this. I love this. Oh my God. And look at all his trinkets behind him. What are those trinkets? Those are those are hurricane machines past. Mirrors and reflectors, part of Harpo, no doubt. Part of Harpo Marx's insidious hurricane relief plan. Joe Biden in front of his MacBook Air saying, yes, yes, the hurricane. I knew it. Hurricane. Oh my God. Mirrors, just like they said they needed in the ionosphere. These are rough prototypes, but he doesn't need them anymore because he has mastery of all hurricanes and weather. Joe Biden. Joe Biden, why? Why did you sick this on us? This terrible curse. Joe Biden, why did you do it? How come no used tires? He doesn't need tires where he's going straight to the top. If the stream shuts off suddenly, know that they want to squash my voice. Don't let them squash my voice. Know this.
Know this. Joe Biden controls the weather. He has a desk where he can see all the sky. And he's trying to shut my voice up. He doesn't want you to know. He doesn't want you to know. He controls the hurricane machine with its insidious arcane levers. Joe Biden, don't turn off the stream.